Chibuku Super Cup 2021 was brought to you by Chibuku Super. Follow us on our social media pages at Chibuku Zimbabwe. Stay safe from COVID-19. Mask up, sanitize, buy your Chibuku and enjoy at home. Chibuku Super. Taste the goodness.
He played 3 games, and after 3 games, right, I think he did fairly well, and we just felt, right, it's early days, we just want to make it a point each and every goalkeeper has also had a run. So I think that's all about about it in regards to why these guys are coming into the fold.
Now, before I let you go, Coach, you win today, 3 points you will secure. You go to 8 points, you'll be on second behind Dynamos, which is obviously what you're hoping for. If this is to happen, a statement to all the Premier League clubs that ZPC means business.
Yeah, we are in this tournament to have a say and make it a point. We've gone as far as we can. So coming into this match, right, our actually game plan is to make it a point that we restrict Cape United from playing. They've been a highly scoring team, right? So in terms of attacking, they're really good, and while it's defense, they've actually goals. So we really need to make it a point that we restrict them from playing, such that they don't actually sniff the ball. And when it comes to us, we really need to manage the ball very well and make it a point that we utilize the chances we're going to create, because their defense has been leaking goals.
All right, thank you so much, Coach. We'll meet you after the match.
Thank you.
All right, that was Coach Godfrey Tumirepi of ZPC KARIBA, just stating how important he knows that this game is. If he does win this game, he does go to 8 points, and he'll be second in Group 1 behind Tondela and Raya's Dynamos. But right now we're joined by Mr. Darlington Dodo, who's the head coach of Caps United. Now, Coach, it's good to have you back after a week there. A lot of time you've had with your players just to re-strategize after that draining derby that we had last week. But how are you feeling today?
Yeah, we are fine. We are good to go. We have prepared. We will showcase what we have been doing throughout the week, and that's what we want to do. Grant a good result, a positive one. That's what we expect.
All right, now, Coach, a noticeable change in your squad today is I've seen Richard Chiro is playing in the defensive link. Strategy, a new way to break down ZPC KARIBA. ZPC KARIBA is quite an impact defensive team, but with this additional change to your squad, how are you looking at it?
Yeah, it is a tactical change due to the suspension to Abel Karembo, and Richard Achiro has got the same ability like Abel, and he's a good player who is ready to do the job for the team. That's why he's the first choice today for the holding midfielder.
All right, now, Coach, before I let you go, obviously, if you secure 3 points today, you're still in control of qualifying for the quarterfinals of the Chibuku Super Cup. What are your intentions with it? Today, there must be a statement that has to be said by Caps United.
Very true. We have actually discussed about that, and we have agreed that it has to be a must-win game, so that at least we open up the gap between us and the most of the teams who are below us. It will actually cushion us in terms of the log standing, and we'll keep on working. But this is a game that we have to make sure we send the right signal.
Thank you so much, Coach. I'll see you after the match.
Thank you.
All right, that was Coach Darlington Dodo saying that it is clear to the players, it is clear to everyone in that Caps United dressing room that today it is a must-win game for them in order for them to stay in control of that quarterfinal qualification, and also to have a cushion and at least some comfort when it comes to this game. It is a big game for them, and it is also a big game for ZPC KARIBA, because if they win, they go on top of Caps United. So it's exciting. It's what we need to hear. It's football, and football is back, and it's Chibuku Super Cup, and next up is the kickoff.
Losing the person I loved the most was one of the hardest things I've ever had to face.
And because I was away from home, it made it much more difficult.
That is when I saw how important it is to have a friend.
A friend to ease the burden.
A friend to take care of things when you can't.
A friend to help you get home.
Your friend in steel, Steelmate Investments, brings you a bigger environment to shop for your steel products. A new roofing sheet manufacturing plant completes your satisfaction to your construction project. Chromadeck and galvanized roofing sheets are manufactured while you wait and still cut and bent to custom size. Products in stock are diverse for use in agriculture, mining, engineering, construction sectors, and for personal use. Call your friend and steel marketing team today on 242-611-80203 or visit our website www.steelmate.co.zw. Simbiako pa Steelmate Investments, your friend in steel.
As you stay safe, you can still order your golden, crispy Chicken Inn favorites at any Chicken Inn drive-thru or order from the comfort of your home through the Dial a Delivery app and enjoy delicious meals with family. For a socially distanced pickup, use the curbside collection and we'll deliver to your car for convenience. And of course, you can simply walk into any Chicken Inn and order your takeaway to go. Always maintain social distance. COVID is real. Chicken Inn. Love that chicken.
Steelmate Investments is your friend for all your steel products and roofing sheets. From IBR galvanized and chromadeck roofing sheets, universal beams, deformed bars, angle irons, mesh wire, mild steel channels, mild and Binox steel plates, puke pipes, tubes, barbed wire, and much more. We cut your sheets to specific sizes. We deliver all big orders for free in Harare and charge just diesel and toll gate for out of Harare orders. We also do cutting and bending of deformed bars on site. Visit us at 346 Affirmative Way, Willowvale, or gate number 8 Mbare, Magaba, and number 1 Easterman's Place, also in Magaba. For Mbare, call us on 0788 930 550 up to 555, and Willowvale at 0788 930 556 up to 561. Email us on steelmate.investments@gmail.com or marketing@steelmate.co.zw.
As Nyaradzo, we strive to continuously bring convenience to our clients. Nyaradzo Group is proud to introduce Sawi, a new virtual chatbot assistant on WhatsApp. With Sawi, you are now able to interact with us from the comfort of your home and can be assisted anytime via WhatsApp. With life assurance products, diaspora products, applying and assessing your policy, payment platforms, claims information, and any other queries concerning payments, policy information, or products and services. Simply WhatsApp Sawi on +263 712 992892 or register and start interacting and receiving notifications from Sawi on WhatsApp. Now, join in and experience a new level of convenience 24 hours a day with Sawi.
Well, thanks so much for joining us right here on Zim Papers Television Network for this lunchtime kickoff. ZPC KARIBA versus Caps United. Oh, for ZPC KARIBA, after getting their first win last week against Yada FC, they've got a chance to go second if they beat Caps. For Caps, they're playing catch-up after Dynamos won yesterday by goal to nil over Harare City. Yada FC also winning by 2 goals to nil over Rentals yesterday. So it is a game today where both sides, both coaches we heard from them, Mutlansi and the pit side, they have said must win. More for Caps than for ZPC KARIBA side to say we want to be in that conversation. We really want to have a say as far as this competition, maybe even the Harare group right now. 5 points for ZPC KARIBA, 6 points for Caps. It's Ash Tikiwa, Marco Gold, Makomborero Mutimkulu, and more Moyo. Guys, let's start. I'll start with the ZPC KARIBA side, Marco. 4 changes to this side. They've Samuel Makawa is one player who comes in today. There's a Blessing Sibanda. He's the striker there in there. And you tend to feel after getting their first win against Yada last week, they'll be fancying their chances today.
No, they would be. And they're close to what matters the most, that is qualification. They're running their own race. It's not about catching the animals, it's about qualifying. So that's what they need to do. They've had their way at Caps United. They believe that they are strong offensively. Caps United, So ZPC KARIBA needs to be strong defensively and then find a way to poke holes into the Cape United defense.
You know, you talk about them being strong defensively. First game for ZPC KARIBA, 1-1, and we know what happened to Tendai Howe. He's on the bench now. Second game, 0-0, and then third game, they lost 1-0 to Dynamos. Last week, they won 1-0. So, I mean, when it's a ZPC KARIBA side, not a lot of goals in their games as well, and they can be resolute. So it could be tough for Cape United today.
It could be tough, especially knowing that Cape United will be backing on the pace down the wings. So if these guys are solid at the back, Cape United would need to find their way of getting behind the ZPC KARIBA defensive line.
In sharp contrast, more, I mean, Cape United, 5 goals conceded in 4 games. They've not kept a clean sheet. As far as leading in this competition, I calculated they've led for just 25 minutes in this CHIBUKU Super Cup right now. 22 against their rentals, and then for 3 minutes against Dynamos. And then, you know, so it's tough for Caps. The coach, Darlington Dodo, says we want to grind out a result. That's the message, you know, today. But when you look at everything, it won't be easy.
Yeah, it won't be easy. Looking at the fact that ZPC KARIBA conceded 2 own goals, no team has scored from open play against ZPC KARIBA. So it's going to be difficult. Is Caps good enough to score? Their attack is very good. I think Wadi, ZPC KARIBA should just shut down Wadi. He has been the guy who is on form, and he is creating and he is scoring. Balakasi, of course, he came in with a goal. The captain, Rooney, he is too, for me, to come to the party. But if you look at Cape's last 2 games, they have been quite solid in terms of their defense. They have improved. Despite the fact that they've conceded 5 goals so far, they have really improved. I think they're going to be good. Better. I would say better.
Good, better. You might just say best after that, you know. But I mean, for a Cape United, said they made one change. Abel Karembo, we call him Enoch as well. Abero is out, and in comes Richard Achiro. A tactical change because of suspension, but it's still the same side. He kept the faith in virtually the same side he's had, you know, since the start, and that sends a message to say, yeah, we are improving, we're conceding goals, but this is my team.
Yeah, like ideally, like once told us that he is a guy who does not believe in changing the team. And also, coming from the result against Dynamos, we all felt that that was a game that Cape United ought to have won.
Yeah.
And they put up a very good show. So you don't need to change that team. It's what then you need is composure in front of goal. Yes, Karembo is out, but Hachiro is more or less one side of the same coin.
Yeah.
You've got a guy who breaks defense, who breaks attacks. But for Hachiro, I think he comes with the advantage of having that pass. Once he has done the tackle, he can play the ball.
I mean, 2 sides. It's a crucial game. Whoever wins today, okay, Caps, if they win, they stay second. ZPC KARIBA, if they win today, they go second. When this group started, Marco, I'll come to you. And you've been critical even of the coach, Godfrey Tabire. If they end second today, if they win today, I mean, no one probably would have picked them to end second after the first, I guess, round of matches in this Saturday group. They probably would have impressed. Huh?
Yeah, but you know what, Ash? We're not here to carry favors. I'm not here to make friends with Tamirebi or any other coach. But they are doing their thing. And the best way for him to prove me wrong or his critics wrong is to do the business. I think what these teams have realized is forget about catching Dynamos. Let that people's team do whatever they do. As good as Dynamos are, or winning is there, they won't take 2 places into the quarterfinals.
They'll take 1.
They will take 1. So let's fight for the second one.
So it's all to play for second place. 11 points out of 15 for Dynamos. So we've given up the fight there, leave the balloon.
I don't think that's the motivation for Caps. Caps wants to be number 1. And they see an opportunity there. So that is why it is important for them to win today, so that they keep that gap between them and Dynamos very close. They don't, you know, they're playing with hope that in the second round, they can keep up that pace and probably beat Dynamos and go above them. But for ZPC KARIBA, I would say they've had an opportunity because, you know, they've been traveling a lot up and down. They've had an opportunity to actually train and make corrections to some of their failings. You look, ZPC has not been scoring goals, but they've been getting chances. If you look at the changes that they made today, it's mostly in terms of their attack. And I think it's because they have had a week to prepare, and I think we are going to see a different team today.
Moses Demera comes off. Paul Chiraba, I think those are the strikers who've gone off for ZPC Kariba. Yeah, in comes Samuel Makawa. He's fast, he's quick, usually comes off the bench, and now he's on the right. I wanted to talk about a birthday boy earlier on this week, Ronald Chitio, 29. They gave us, you know, his birth date and birth year as well. So 29 as well. Look, he could be an impact player today.
But wow, to his defense, look. If he started playing football at 18,
yeah,
we have had him for 11 years.
Sure.
And that sounds like yonks, but he's still a boy. I mean, look.
He's been there for a long time.
He's been there for a long time. And this whole business of questioning how old he is, unless you're his mother.
No, we didn't question. They just gave us the birthday. We didn't ask for it.
No,
they gave us.
No. He said, look, maybe it's about time.
Yeah.
I brought the birth record and the birth certificate. But like Mo said, he needs to come to the party. You are the captain. Drive that team. This whole business of playing wide and receiving the ball. Can't you get into the box? Can't you shoot a bit? Drive the team. I want to see, yes, you got the armband, but provide leadership as well.
All right, so Ronald Chitio, you provide that leadership. We're about to go to the National Sports Stadium for first half action. ZPC Kariba versus Caps United on commentary. Steve Vickers and Howard Musonza. A pit stand was Lance Chihande. We'll catch up with you at halftime. ZPC Kariba versus Caps United.
So we're back again at the National Sports Stadium, and another big game that we've got in match day 5. Remember, this weekend matches only slated in Harare from Group 1, and yesterday we had 2 matches, and today another big one. Caps United taking on ZPC Kariba. It promises to be a very exciting encounter between these two teams, and the two captains doing the toss there. Ronald Chitio for Caps United and Boyd Mutukure for ZPC Kariba. Well, for Mutukure, he's been with ZPC Kariba from the juniors, graduated into the senior team, and now he's one guy who's trusted with the captain's armband, obviously because the captain is not in the team today. He's on the bench. That's Tendai Hove. Well, he took charge of the goalkeeping duties at ZPC for the first few games. I think it was 2 games. Then the first one, he made a mistake. The second one, not really up to scratch. Then they had to do away with him. So he's been on the bench ever since. So Boyd Mutukure wearing the captain's armband today. Well, in the previous games, it was... It has been the story, you know, ZPC Kariba and Yada and Herenchos, the stragglers, although ZPC Kariba will be fancying their chances against Caps United today. And let's just quickly go through the two teams lineup, of course, starting with ZPC Kariba, Tapiwa Chilenga, Ingo Byron Madzokere. He's back from injury. Melvin Mekiwa, Colin Mujuru, Boyd Mutukure, the captain, Vasili Kawe, Blessing Sibanda, Colin Mulea, Samo Makawa, Kudzanya Mfukudza, and Johan Sibanda. He scored a cracker in their last game, and that was the main difference. In fact, they went on to win that game by a 1-0. So ZPC Kariba kicking us underway here at the National Sports Stadium in all white, with some red numbers at the back. Caps United in their usual green and white, and Caps United lining up as follows: Tendrai Matea Ungwa, Munyaradzi Dironyenye, Brandon Mpofu, Carlos Mavurume, Tanaka Tafa partnering Carlos Mavurume at the heart of defense. Richard Achiro just in front of the defense there. Blessing Sarupinda, Joseph Tulani, Ishmael Wadi, Ronald Chitio, and Tinashe Balakasi completing the first 11 for the Green Machine. ZPC Kariba now with Johan Sibanda. who scored a cracker in their last game. Sibanda cuts inside and he gets a return, but it's cleared onto that far side as Caps United come away with possession with Munyaradzi Dironyenye. They're laid all the way back. Sarupinda now in the middle of the park. He turns onto the near side and he picks up. So I find a long ball through, but Boyd Mutukure is there and he miscues. And the goalkeeper finally handles, that's Tapiwa Chilenga. So that's the action that we are bringing to you live right here on ZimPapers TV network. ZPC Kariba taking on Caps United. Match day 5 in the Chibuku Super Cup. Tapiwa Chilenga. So you launch this one forward and Dironyenye is right there on that far side and will just shepherd that one out for a goal kick quickly taken. Caps United comfortable playing from the back with Carlos Mavurume. Dironyenye previously with Harare City before he came to Caps United. Mavurume now. And launches one forward. This one will go straight to Tapiwa Chilenga. Guarding the goal for the power manufacturers. And there's a push there. Chance for ZPC Kariba. Mavurume recovers well. Still, Dironyenye comes up with the thumping clearance. Balakasi chasing, but can't keep it in play. Yesterday we had 2 very interesting games. Yada getting their first set of 3 points after beating Erenchos by 2-0. Then Dynamos in the late game taking on Harare City, and they won. And Caps with a chance. Balakasi, a good launch to that one, and he rolls out a touch for a throw-in on the near side. Brendan Pofu looking for Balakasi. And Nyamfuguza now looking for Johannes Sibanda. He can't keep it in play. Bit of familiar faces though for Kudza Nyamfuguza, because he was with Caps United and now he made the switch to ZPC Kariba. Dironyenye. Colin Mlea does well. Still Colin Mlea. Byron Madzokere back from injury. And he's been thrust straight into the starting lineup. Boyd Mutukure. Colin Mlea now, who knocked this one forward. Still, they were looking for Johansson, but hacked down from a very good position right there. And yeah, you see guys like Colin Mujuru also going there, obviously fencing their chances. But we have seen Melvin Mekiwa taking the free kicks for ZPC Kariba lately. Samo Makawa is also there. So first real chance, you might say, for ZPC Kariba. With 4 minutes gone, it's still goalless between ZPC Kariba and Caps United. Tonderai Mateaungwa just making sure that he's well covered by that 5-man wall. Tamirepi expecting to get a positive result from this encounter. So Makawa and Mikiwa behind this one for ZPC Kariba. Colin Mujuri is also there. And it's Mukiwa! Mateaungwa equal to the task. Just parried that one out for a corner kick First corner kick-off the afternoon, going to ZPC KARIBA. So Colin Mujuru will dispatch this one for ZPC. The corner kick comes a bit deep, still bobbling around, but Caps will clear their lines. So throwing on that far side for ZPC KARIBA. That's how that free kick came about. And Mukiwa just hitting the target, but the goalkeeper equal to the task. Carlos Mavurume finds Tanaka Tafa, who launches that one forward, but it's taken away now by ZPC in the middle of the park. And they do get a throw in on that far side. So throwing near the corner flag for Caps United. The sun is out. Beautiful afternoon for a game of football. It's a bit chilly though. Ronald Chitia, the Caps United skipper, knocks it forward. It's cleared by Boyd Mutukure. So there was a push there on Brendan Mpofu by Johannes Sibanda. That's how that free kick came about. So Sarupinda, there you see the two players just clashing. So Sarupinda will look to take this free kick. Brendan Mpofu is also there. But Sarupinda has been taking these free kicks. But Brendan Mpofu does, swinging away from goal, and this one will roll all the way to that far side near the corner flag for a throw-in for the Green Machine. So they are looking for a corner kick, which they get. Colin Mulea looks like he's injured, but the medics won't be necessary. So plenty of options for this corner kick. Brendan Mpofu behind it. So our referee of the afternoon, Lawrence Zimondi, just having a word with the players. Some pushing and shoving that was going on in there. So the corner kick and swinger comes. It's a bit deep, and Chitio failed to hold on to the ball there. Colin Mujuru now with a throw in. Yamfuguza onto Sibanda, onto that far side, and Samo Makawa failed to get something out of that. Caps has seen a lot of possession in the opening 10 minutes. Though it's still goalless between ZPC KARIBA and Caps United. Mavurume. Sarupinda now. And a bit of pressure, but he opts to lay it all the way back to the goalkeeper. But Mavurume won't let it go to the goalkeeper. Tafa onto Mavurume. Those two guys have established that centre-half partnership for Caps. They have played all the minutes of the 4 previous games in the CHIBUKU Super Cup. Brandon Poff. Oh, he's got to contend with Colin Mujuru, and Mujuru wins possession. And he loses again. Hachiro with the lunge there on Colin Muller. And Lawrence Zimondi says it's a free kick. This was nasty from Hachiro. Hachiro, formerly with Herenchos, came to Caps United in 2020, the season that never was. Boyd Mutukure, Kuzanya Mfugudza now, Johannes Sibanda, taken away from him. But they win it back with Sibanda. Sibanda turns, brought down, but the referee is not interested. Colin Mujuru now tries. Was it block? Godfrey Tamirepi just trying to see if what he has set out his trips to do is what's happening. So that was the earlier tussle between Brendan Poff and Kudzanya Mfugudza. Sarupinda now for the Green Machine. Onto that far side, looking for Joseph Tulani. Throwing quickly, taken by Caps. Diro Nyenye. He opts to go all the way back to Tanaka Tafa. Finds Mavurume. Tafa once more. Turns well. Brandon Pofu who offload onto that far side. And Diro Nyenye wins a throw in near the corner flag. Quickly takes it. Achiro puts it back into that dangerous area. A shot comes. It is speculative though from Richard Achiro. He was way, way off as he went for that speculative shot. So Tapiwa Chilenga with this clearance for ZPC Kariba. 13 minutes gone. ZPC nil. Caps United nil. Joseph Tilani. And it's cleared. Nyamfuguza penalized there, and it's going to be a free kick which Caps take quickly. Sarupinda. So Caps today missing Ina Karembo, who's been playing the defensive midfield role from match day one, and with Sarupinda just playing a tad in front of him. Oh, Wadi does well. Wadi using his width. Wadi tries cross, and it's a corner kick. So ZPC really need to watch Ishmael Wadi. He can hurt them if they allow him to glide with the ball like that. Darlington Dodo up for the first time. So the corner kick is gonna come. And Balakasi just heading it over. So they've got two corner kicks already, Caps United. And they haven't managed to utilize the corner kicks they got. So 15 minutes gone already. No clear-cut chances. Play is still a bit scrappy as the two teams are still trying to size each other up. Wadi. He gets past Mulea. On the near side, still Wadi going, a through ball, chance there, Balakasi! Oh my word. That was a chance. On the edge of that 6-yard box. And the top man can't punish ZPC KARIBA. There, Wadi goes. Boyd Mutugure slides, and that was a sweet pass. And Balakazi missed it the first time. Got another chance, and he blazed his effort. So Wadi, bit of a thorn in the ZPC KARIBA defense, and Tamirepi would really want to look at that. Nyamfugudza now. Nyamfugudza and Tanaka Tafa is the first one on the ball. Balagasi heads it, but nobody. Ian Nyoni is going to chase on that far side. So is Rono Chitio, Baron Mazokere. Oh, he's taken away by that man once again. Ishmael Wadi looks to run with the ball, cuts inside though, looking for options. And Colin Mujuru averts the danger there that was being posed by Caps United. And this one will roll straight to Tonderai Mateaungwa. So Blessing Matsa leading the line for ZPC KARIBA up top. Balakasi also leading the line for Caps United. Chitio trying to find Balakasi. Chitio still going, and Boyd Mutukure fails to make that clearance. But still Caps United who are seeing much of the position here. Ironyenye, Ian Nyoni opts for Hachiro, turns and finds Tanaka Tafa. Tafa onto the near side. And Mavurume will take his shot onto Brandon Mpofu. And Mpofu can't beat Boyd Mutukure. But Ironyenye will opt to go straight back to the goalkeeper. For Caps restart, Brandon Mpofu. Caps knocking it around beautifully. Balakasi. He's got to contend with Mulea there, but he wins a throw-in halfway inside the ZPC half. So I was just looking at how the teams have managed to navigate their way up to match day number 5 today. ZPC KARIBA in a 1-1 draw with Harare City in their first match. And another draw, but this time it was a goalless draw with Harenchals in match day 2. Then they lost 1-0 to Dynamos. Obviously coming back strongly on match day 4 against Yada with that Johannes Sibanda strike that gave them 3 points in a 1-0 victory on match day 4. So 5 points they've managed to pick up as we conclude round 1 of the fixtures in Group 1. Caps under a bit of pressure on that far side, and Diro Nyenye penalized there as he went for that challenge. So ZPC will get a free kick right down there. It was Blessing Matsa, and Blessing Matsa left that one, and yeah, it was nasty collusion there. Diro Nyenye as he tried to clear on that particular occasion. So the medics are called in to attend. And in the meantime, Godfrey Tamirepi also finds time to just talk to some of his players. Colin Mulea is the one who's being given instructions, obviously because of what Caps have done. They've posed around that midfield, and Mulea has his tasked with protecting the defense. He's been found wanting on a couple of occasions, so yeah, he gets some bit of tongue lashing there by Tamirepi. So looks like Samuel Makawa is okay to continue, as we see some of the crunching tackles that we've witnessed so far in this game. 21 minutes gone, still goalless between ZPC KARIBA and Caps United. So the free kick is going to come from that far side. And that's Vasily Kawe who's behind that free kick. Plenty of options inside the box there for ZPC KARIBA. They have also called up their big man. Byron Madzakere is right there in that box. Vasily Kawe takes it. It's Temli. Balakasi now, 4 Caps. And Wadi who chased this one. Oh, he's got to contend with Mtukure, and he wins that duel and gets a corner kick out of that. Very tricky, Ismail Wadi. And he also gets an applause from the coach, Darlington Dodo. Ian Nyoni will take this corner kick. It comes, and the goalkeeper does well, puts fingers to it. Achitio still with possession. Headed goalwards, and it's clear there was some shout there for a penalty. Johannes Sibanda does well. Sibanda will lay it onto that far side. A bit too much though, allowing Mateo Ungwa to just come off his line and avert that impending danger. Kawe on that far side. Still Kawe. Oh, they do well. Oh, the final delivery there from Blessing Matsa was not, that's not what they were looking for. Wadi. And Wadi penalized for simulation by Lawrence Zimondi. Well, it was actually for that contact, Wadi putting his boot into Colin Mujuru. So Caps United coming into this match sitting pretty on 6 points, 3 draws and 1 win. So a win will be most welcome here for Dodo, more than anything else. Colin Mlea. So Lawrence Zimondi doing a drop ball there. Obviously he was not happy with something, Sarupinda. And a bit of strange how he wanted to do that drop ball. Not too sure. So here's what happened. Oh, the ball hit the referee. And yeah, good call. So he had to give possession back to ZPC KARIBA. It was really strange because Sarupinda was also there. So in a way, there was no real advantage for ZPC. Nyamfugudza now. Nyamfugudza still. Makawa. On to Johannes Bana. Tries! Good shot. And equally good goalkeeping from the Caps United goalkeeper, Johannes Sibanda once again. Remember, Sibanda got that all-important goal when ZPC beat Yada by a 1-0, and it was from distance again. So yeah, he'll be fencing his chances. Colin Mujuru behind that corner kick for ZPC. The corner comes! And the referee says it's a goal kick. Ian Nyoni will chase Rono Chitio now, picking up the loose ball. And impeded by Melvin Mukiwa. Mavrume. Brandon Mpofu finds Tafa onto that far side. Tafa once again. Toying around with possession in their own half. That's Caps United. Wadi couldn't connect with that. Colin Mujuru trying to set up Blessing Matsa, but just too much weight on that pass, and in the end it was all in vain. Tafa finds his goalkeeper. Tafa once again, and Ion Nyoni. Sarupinda turns well. Taking too much time on the ball, Blessing Sarupinda. Hachiro, who knocked this one forward, and it's cleared by Baron Mazokere. Sarupinda. Wadi. Mpofu on the near side. Finds Wadi once again. Hachiro. Chetio. Nice passage of play from the Green Machine. Ironyenye on that far side. Can a cross come? Nicely done. Oh, the pullback didn't really come out the way they had intended, but Ian Nyoni cleverly pulling back the ball there, looking for Balakasi. Colin Mujuru now for ZPC. And Nyamfugudza does well. Johannes Ibana knocks it forward, looking for Makawa. But Mateo Ungwa comes off his line to thwart that raid by ZPC KARIBA. Colin Mulea. Johannes Ibanda. Blessing Matsa calling for the ball. Nyamfugudza is also there. Nyamfugudza turns, finds Colin Mujuru. So 30 minutes gone already in this encounter. ZPC 0, Caps United 0. A couple of chances falling to Caps United. And they failed to utilize the chances they've got. I think there were two clear chances they got. The other one fell to Balakasi after Wadi had done well on the near side, wriggled his way past a cluster of defenders, and then put in a tantalizing delivery into the box. but Balakasi failed to hit the target. Colin Mulea, Johannes Sibanda, but Sarupinda will mop up things in the midfield. Mavurume on to Tafa. Ironyenye is also in the mix, looking for Ian Nyoni. Does well, finds Chitio. And they're penalized, so Mkiwa gets a free kick near the halfway line on that far side. So this is what happened. Oh. One would have thought probably Caps United were the ones who were supposed to get that free kick. Mutukure finds Mujuru Nyamfugudza. Gets the return. Kudza Nyamfugudza into the box. Tries. Oh, cleared in the nick of time. And seems to have injured himself. He went down awkwardly. So this is what happened as he tried to go. Oh, yeah, that's painful.
Where's Mike? Where's Mike?
The way he went down. A lot of pressure on that right knee. So this is what happened. He tried to go for that one, and one would have thought probably it was going to be a corner kick to ZPC KARIBA, because Mavurume had the last touch there. So plays back underway. 33 minutes gone, still goalless. We are live right here on Zim Papers Television Network. Football to the world. Zimbabwe football to the world. Brendan Mpofu with a throw-in. Chitio with the captain's armband. Tanaka Tafa, formerly with Mushuani on that far side. Knock it forward, looking for Balakasi. And in the end, Tapiwa Chilenga failing to read the situation well. Just allowing Balakasi to ghost in and get to the end of that long ball from the back. So Caps match day one were involved in a 2-2 draw with Yada. Then another draw, a 1-1, this time with Harare City on match day 2. Then they beat Herenchos by 2-1 on match day 3. And they drew 1-1 with Dynamos in match day 4. So that's the 2 draws and the 3 draws and the 1 win, giving them 6 points. Tanaka Tafa, Ian Nyoni, can he keep him in play? Ian Nyoni, diminutive winger, pacey, and he's also gifted with fancy footwork. Samo Makawa not finding much joy down that left flank. We know he can hurt opponents with his speed. Hachiro now for the Green Machine, Sarupinda. He's taking too much time on the ball. Sarupinda. Hachiro, who had this one back. Tafa finds Mavurume onto the near side. Brandon Mpofu has got a tussle with Johannes Sibanda. Sarupinda now. And it's taken away by Colin Mulea. It's 3-on-3. And Mujuru. Oh, Colin Mulea finds himself in trouble with Zimondi, the referee of the afternoon. And he gets a yellow card. I think that's a bit harsh because he went for the ball. That's a bit harsh from the referee. So Brandon Mpofu will be attended by the medics there after that clash with Colin Mulea. So 37 minutes gone. Just 8 minutes to the half-time breather, of course, plus time added on. Still goalless between ZPC and Caps United. So Dynamo's getting... So these are some of the tackles that we have seen so far in this game in the past 36 minutes. Yeah, sometimes it's turning out to be very physical, this game. As Brandon Mpofu is still being attended to. And yeah, signals of maybe a change, because I don't think Brandon Mpofu is going to continue. But they've got able replacements on the bench. They have Munyaradzi Kunyarimwe, who can also play in that left back position. Actually, Kunyarimwe played in the first game against Yada. So Brandon Mpofu had established that left back position. Kunyarimwe actually came in the second game against Harare City, because the first game it was Valentine Musaruro who was playing that left back position. He got injured and he hasn't come back yet. So Kunyarimwe came in for Valentine Musaruro, played the second game. And then Brandon Mpofu got the nod, and he's been the trusted left back ever since. So the free kick will come from Carlos Mavurume. Sibanda now for ZPC. Nyamfugudza lays it back to Colin Mujuru. Knocks it forward. Nyamfugudza once again. And Mavurume does well to just muscle off Sibanda off the ball. Palakasi. And Matsokere recovers well to head that back to the goalkeeper. Otherwise, they were in trouble. 40 minutes gone. ZPC nil, Caps United nil. Match day 5 in the Chibuku Super Cup. These are Group 1 matches. Domiciled here at the National Sports Stadium. 6 teams here. Dynamos on top of the standings, followed by Caps United, Harare City, ZPC Kariba, Yada, and then Oranchos anchoring at the bottom of the Group 1 standings. Colin Mujuru, acres of space in front of him. Johannes Sibanda looking for Blessing Matza. Johannes Sibanda is still there. And Tanaka Tafa does well. Mujuru finds Sibanda once again. Mujuru, can he come up with a cross? Nobody in attendant there for ZPC KARIBA, and Caps will make that change. Munyaradzi Kunyarimwe will come in for Brendan Pofu, who got injured a while ago. So it's, like for like. Natural left-footed player. Made his name when he was playing for Gunners, as they went on to win the 2009 Premier Soccer League. So from then, he was a bit of a nomad. He also came to Caps United. Oh, so he also went to ZPC KARIBA rather. Now he's at Caps United. Dino Nyenye. Balakasi finds Ian Nyoni on that far side. He hasn't been allowed space to use his speed, Ian Nyoni. Mukiwa not giving him room on that far side. So just 3 more minutes to go to the halftime breather. Of course, there is time added on there. Mavurume finds Kunyarimwe with his first touch. Kunyarimwe looking for Balakasi. Balakasi does well. And Mutukure with a sliding tackle. And Mujuru make a long clearance. Sarupinda heads it down for Ian Nyoni, but he's a bit too far away from the action. Nyoni. Nyamfuguza finds Blessing Matsa on that far side. What can ZPC do from here? And Tanaka Tafa does well. And Mukiwa penalized for that foul on Ian Nyoni. Balakasi keeps it in play, but dispossessed by Madzokere. And Madzokere wins a throw-in. So that's Brendan Pofu's foot. Yeah, looks like he got injured on the ankle there. Strapped, but he's struggling to put the foot down. So 1 minute to the halftime breather. ZPC will clear this one. Looking for Matsa. Chitio now picking up the loose ball in midfield. But it's taken away by Mujuru. And Johannes Sibanda on the near side. He's got to contend with Munyaradzi Kunyarimwe. Sarupinda does well. Brought down by the referee. Says it was all fair and square. Mujuru with a crossfield ball onto that far side. Chitio now. But it's taken away once again. Gets a return. Oh, my word. Melvin Mekiwa had found space right in the middle. But too many passes within striking range. ZPC KARIBA had there. Mujuru now. So 45 minutes by our clock. We'll see how many more minutes we're going to play here. 2 more minutes we are going to be playing. Confirmation of the time added on by the 4th official, Washington Chari. So, a free kick to ZPC KARIBA. So Blessing Sibanda and Colin Mujuru behind the ball. Looks like more like Blessing Sibanda. Oh, it's actually Johannes Sibanda who takes it. But it was a tame effort. And in the end, it wasn't enough to trouble Caps United. Because the defense, the wall that was put by the defense did its job. So Balakasi brought down and Caps United quickly take the free kick. Ian Nyoni. And this one will come all the way, and Wadi adjudged to be in an offside position. So Wadi getting 2 opportunities, and he whipped in across with the other one, and Balakasi made a mess. But ever since, he's been quiet. So that's the halftime whistle from referee of the afternoon, Lawrence Zimondi. And it's all fair and square at halftime. ZPC KARIBA nil, Caps United nil. Couple of chances though for Caps United. Balakasi, the guilty part, failed to beat the goalkeeper from 6 yards out. In fact, the goalkeeper was beaten and he failed to pick his spot. There, Brendan Pofu got injured, and now he's been stretchered. He's been taken away to the ambulance. Maybe they need to take him to hospital and just assess the situation there. We saw his ankle strapped. But that's the story here at halftime at the National Sports Stadium. ZPC KARIBA nil, Caps United nil.
Losing the person I loved the most was one of the hardest things I've ever had to face.
And because I was away from home, it made it much more difficult.
That is when I saw how important it is to have a friend.
A friend to ease the burden.
A friend to take care of things when you can't.
A friend to help you get home.
Your friend in steel, Steelmate Investments, brings you a bigger environment to shop for your steel products. A new roofing sheet manufacturing plant completes your satisfaction to your construction project. Chromadeck and galvanized roofing sheets are manufactured while you wait and still cut and bent to custom size. Products in stock are diverse for use in agriculture, mining, engineering, construction sectors, and for personal use. Call your friend and steel marketing team today on 242-611-80203 or visit our website www.steelmate.co.zw. Simbiako pa Steelmate Investments, your friend in steel.
As you stay safe, you can still order your golden, crispy chicken in favorites at any Chicken Inn drive-thru or order from the comfort of your home through the Dial a Delivery app and enjoy delicious meals with family. For a socially distanced pickup, use the curbside collection and we'll deliver to your car for convenience. And of course, you can simply walk into any Chicken Inn and order your takeaway to go. Always maintain social distance. COVID is real. Chicken Inn. Love that chicken.
Steelmate Investments is your friend for all your steel products and roofing sheets. From IBR galvanized and chromadeck roofing sheets, universal beams, deformed bars, angle irons, mesh wire, mild steel channels, mild and Binox steel plates, puke pipes, tubes, barbed wire, and much more. We cut your sheets to specific sizes. We deliver all big orders for free in Harare and charge just diesel and toll gate for out of Harare orders. We also do cutting and bending of deformed bars on site. Visit us at 346 Affirmative Way, Willowvale, or gate number 8 Mbare, Magaba, and number 1 Easterman's Place, also in Magaba. For Mbare, call us on 0788 930 550 up to 555, and Willowvale at 0788 930 556 up to 561. Email us on steelmate.investments@gmail.com or marketing@steelmate.co.zw.
Halftime score at the National Sports Stadium, ZPC Kariba nil, Caps United nil. Best chance, I guess, falling to Caps United's Tinashe Balakas. Hey, blazed over the bar, looked easier to score there after Ishmael Wadi had done all the work. Johan Sibanda, hey, had the best chance for a ZPC Kariba, saved by Tondre Mateo Ngai, 2 saves for him. He also saved for Melvin Mekiwa. But halftime score, 0-0, and the guys in the studio, I mean, who had the better half here? I'm leaning towards Caps United, but then after such a miss, there's the apology. They will see the highlights from Tinashe Balakas. He has to apologize because, hey, he should have taken that one.
Was that the better half? I think ZPC Kariba have had the better half in terms of what they wanted to do. Because Tamirebi was clear in the pre-match interview. I'm going to sit back, see how Caps United do because they're dangerous offensively. Fair and fine, Balakas flapped his line. But Ishmael, what you can open up your body there because the goal is here. You are right-footed. You can see the corner.
You shouldn't have passed the ball.
I wouldn't pass.
You wouldn't pass?
I wouldn't pass. And strikers who know their way to go. That's your day to grab the headlines.
You knew your way to go. Would you have passed the ball? He did. He knew his way to go.
Would you pass
I think what Marco is saying is correct, but also what he did is correct as well.
Okay.
Because Balakas was at the center of the goal. So it was easier.
Better position.
Yes, it was in a better position to just... Because from that angle, it's difficult to really get a goal because you're not at the center of the goal. Maybe if you would have shot, Balakas would have gotten the second ball after the keeper had saved. But yeah, for me, I would have passed that ball. The miss is just too bad. But if you look at the two teams, I think if ZPC could utilize their set pieces correctly, they would actually be they've had 3 in very good positions. If they can work on that, I think it's good. Sarupinda played a good first half. I think he controlled the first half very well for me.
All right, so for Caps United, more leans towards the Caps. ZPC doing the job. What they set out to do, they have done so far. And like Mo said earlier on, no one has scored from open play, or officially as well, for the opposition against the ZPC Kariba. So they have remained resolute. It's only the second time that Caps United have kept a clean sheet in the first half of this competition so far. They did so against Harare City. So I guess for them, so far, so good. We are going to take a short break, but I will remind you, though, there has been an injury-inspired substitution for Caps United. Brandon Mpo for the left back. He was stretchered off, and Munyaradzi Kunyarimwe, he came on as well. We'll take a short break. We'll be back with more analysis from the guys, but 0-0 at the National Sports Stadium. ZPC Kariba versus Caps United.
As you stay safe, you can still order your golden, crispy chicken in favorites at any Chicken Inn drive-thru or order from the comfort of your home through the Dial a Delivery app and enjoy delicious meals with family. For a socially distanced pickup, use the curbside collection and we'll deliver to your car for convenience. And of course, you can simply walk into any Chicken Inn and order your takeaway to go. Always maintain social distance. COVID is real. Chicken Inn. Love that chicken.
As Nyaradzo, we strive to continuously bring convenience to our clients. Nyaradzo Group is proud to introduce Sawi, a new virtual chatbot assistant on WhatsApp. With Sawi, you are now able to interact with us from the comfort of your home and can be assisted anytime via WhatsApp. With life assurance products, diaspora products, applying and assessing your policy, payment platforms, claims information, and any other queries concerning payments, policy information, or products and services. Simply WhatsApp Sawi on +263 712 992892 or register and start interacting and receiving notifications from Sawi on WhatsApp. Now, join in and experience a new level of convenience 24 hours a day with Sawi.
Are you Africa's next leading entrepreneur? Do you have vision and passion? Are you a change maker? Then the 2021 Africa's Business Heroes competition is for you. You'll receive invaluable training and mentorship. Join a community of incredible minds. Get a chance to pitch your business and win a share of $1.5 million. For more, visit our social media channels and website now.
All right, welcome back. Second half just about to resume. ZPC KARIBA versus Caps United 0-0 at halftime. Quickly, guys, I mean, what does ZPC KARIBA do? They need the win. They can go second. What do? Keep doing what they've been doing now?
Yeah, show us the offensive side of it. You've seen your plan A. Caps United, they've fallen into your plan A. What then was your plan B? Go win it now.
All right, and for Caps United, Tinashe Balakasi needs to somehow put that miss, out of his head and try again as well.
I think Ian Nyoni is not in the game. Probably if they could find, make a substitution there, get somebody who can give them width. Balakasi, if he keeps on playing like he's doing, maybe they need another central striker. But everything else for Caps, it's okay.
All right, so that's a verdict from the two guys in studio as well, Marco and Mo. The second half just about to start. ZPC KARIBA and Caps United. I do remind you, ZPC on 5 points, Caps on 6. Caps looking to stay in second place. Marco said, at the end of the day, second place is up for grabs. ZPC KARIBA hoping to get to second with a win today. We'll catch up with the second half now. Howard Musonza is on commentary at the National Sports Stadium. ZPC KARIBA 0, Caps United 0.
Match day 5. ZPC KARIBA taking on Caps United. And plenty of chances falling the way of Caps United in the first half. So you'll be back to see if any of these teams is hungry enough to get 3 points here. Lawrence Zimondi, referee of the afternoon. So Caps United are making an injury, just substitution. Brendan Mpofu in a clash with Colin Mlea and came out the worst. And he's been in the ambulance ever since that incident happened. So he was taken in at halftime. So Caps making another change. And Tinashe Balakasi replaced by Leroy Mavunga. So another winger with a lot of pace. So what does this mean? As Zimondi gets play underway. Sarupinda looking for Nyoni on the near side. Coolly just controlled by Madzokere. And Diro Nyenye also comes up with a clearance. Caps who spread it wide onto that far side, looking for the new man, Leroy Mavunga. And Wadi, has it go wide, Nyoni! Oh, that was close from Ian Nyoni. Right at that far post, but couldn't direct his effort towards goal. There, Wadi heading it goalwards, Nyoni just ghosting in from the blind side. And just went agonizingly past that right post. So that's confirmation of that substitution, Balakasi. So this means Wadi will be playing as the top man, with Leroy Mavunga going onto that left side where Wadi was, and Nyoni on the near side. Chilenga, the long clearance, looking for Johannes Sibanda on that far side. Colin Mujuru with the throw-in for ZPC Kariba. Mujuru once again. Blessing Matsa is right there. And I Byron Madzokere. Madzokere clutching his ankle. Oh, Jobber showed a lot of promise when he was with Gunners, but he never really saw that potential. Nyoni chasing on the near side. Can he keep in play? Yes, he does. Across first time. And it will go straight to Chilenga. So Madzokere showed a lot of promise, but he never really saw his full potential because of the injuries that hampered that progress of his. Nyoni managing to carry in play, but it will roll straight to Tapiwa Chilenga. So he's been all over the place. Went from Gunners to Dynamos, left Dynamos to Yada, left Yada, went to Dynamos again, back to Yada. Now he's with ZPC Kariba. That's Byron Madzokere. Chilenga with a long clearance, but this one will roll straight to the Caps United goalkeeper, Tonderai Mateaongwa. Hachiro now. Launch one forward. Oh, they've been putting a lot of balls on the near side, trying to use Ian Nyoni's speed. But they've got pace on all the wings with the introduction of Leroy Mavunga. Sarupinda finds Leroy Mavunga. Mavunga will further put it on that far side. And Kunyarime, another substitute, whips in across, but it was poorly done by Kunyarime on that far side. Chilenga with a long clearance for ZPC Kariba. Headed away by Kunyarime. Johannes Sibanda. And Wadi chasing. Chilenga does well to clear there. ZPC Kariba now. Oh, it's been Caps United ever since the second half started. Kudzanya Mfugudza can't latch on to that one. But they come back again, and Carlos Mavurume does well. Chitio. So we're going to see a change for ZPC Kariba. Kudzanya Mfugudza got injured in the first half, and now he's going to be replaced by Moses Demera. So Moses has played in all the games. He was actually a starter in all the previous four games that ZBC have played in the Chibuku Super Cup. And he hasn't really come to the party the way they were hoping, and today he started off the bench. Chitio for Diro Nyenye. Onto that far side now. Samuel Makawa is going to use his speed. Colin Mulea onto Melvin Mekiwa. Mekiwa. And Achiro does well. Ian Nyoni now can run with the ball on the near side. Iro Nyenye finds Chitio. Wadi. And Nyoni keeps it in play. Brought down, and the referee blows. So that's how that free kick came for Caps United. Sarupinda now. Sarupinda by the middle, still Sarupinda, and it's taken away. It's taking too much time on the ball, Sarupinda. Melvin Mekiwa. Ian Nyoni now. Cross comes, and it's cleared by Boyd Mutukure. And Tafa does well on the near side for the Green Machine. Throw in to Caps United. So Mikio, the throw in for ZPC Kariba. Moses Demera. But Bruno Chitio finds Sarupinda. Wadi with a chance. Wadi rounds the keeper. Keeps it in play. And in the end, chance gone for Caps. Oh, Wadi had done well. And Dodo, infuriated by that. There was a chance. There, Sarupinda did well with that through ball. Wadi rounds the goalkeeper, but in the end, just failed to pick his spot. Oh, goodness. So Dynamos leading the standings in Group 1 with 11 points from 5 games, followed by Caps United with 6 points. Well, if it ends like this, Caps will be on 7. And Harare City on 6. Remember, Harare City were in action yesterday and they were beaten 1-0 by Dynamos. And ZPC Kariba on 5. And if it ends like this, they will be on 6. Herentials. Yada on 5 as well. Then Herentials with 2 points at the bottom. So this is how things look in Group 1. 54 minutes gone. ZPC nil, Caps United nil. Rono Chitio pulling strings in midfield for Caps United. But so far, nothing has come out of all the toiling. So those other two skippers for today, Boyd Mutukure and Rono Chitio. Looks like Tapua Chilenga is ready to continue. And Brandon Mpofu hoping maybe the injury not as bad as feared, because he's coming from the ambulance now. Certainly hope that he's going to be okay. Caps United, remember, another left back also out through injury. Valentine Musarurwa got injured on match day 1 when Caps were playing against Yada. That game finishing in a 2-2 draw. Chilenga with a clearance. And Dino Nyenye, who also clear, hit it away. And Kunyarime looks for Wadi. Boyd Mutukure. ZPC now threading some nice passes right in the middle. Boyd Mutukure on that far side. Leroy Mafunga now on to Rono Chitio. Chitio, oh, makes a mess. Johannes Sibanda now nods it forward. And Tunderai Matea Ungwa, cool as a cucumber. Tanaka Tafa for Caps United. Samo Makawa, very quiet in this match today. Makawa, does well. Into the middle of the park. And Mekiwa under pressure here on the near side. Wadi. Nyoni keeps it in play. The cross comes! And Boyd Mutukure right in the nick of time, just clearing the danger there. Colin Mujuru for ZPC now. Still ZPC controlling things. Looking for Johanne Sibanda and Blessing Matza. Colin Mulea now. And it's taken away by Chitio. Caps can run with it on the near side. But Melvin Mukiwa does well. Mukiwa once again. Vasily Kawe will let this one roll to Mulea. Samo Makawa involved in the exchanges as well. Mujuru finds Vasily Kawe. They are not in a hurry. Madzokere. Boyd Mutukure. So the Chibuku Super Cup matches this week confined to Harare, here at the National Sports Stadium. So in the other centers, no matches in match day 5. Group 2 domiciled at Barberfield Stadium in Bulawayo has got Chicken Inn, Highlanders, Bulawayo Chiefs and Bulawayo City. Then Group 3 is playing its matches at Sakuva Stadium in Mutare. Vasily Kawe now for ZPC. Finds Diro Nyenye and Sarupinda. Nice ball onto that far side. Kunyarimwe manages to keep it in play. Achiro. And he's master of the ball. The cross comes, but will roll straight to Tapua Chilenga. So it's going to be a throw-in, says Lawrence Zimondi on that far side. The ball had already gone out when it was crossed by Munyaradzi Kunyarimwe. So I was talking about Group 3, with the matches taking place at Sakuva Stadium. The teams that are involved in Group 3, the two Mutare sides, Tenax and Manika Diamonds, together with two Harare sides, Kremon Bullets and Black Rhinos. Then Group 4 matches taking place at Mandawa Stadium in Zvishavane. FC Platinum, Gezi Platinum, Stars, Wawa and Triangle are the teams that make up Group 4. So this is how the PSL changed things a bit, changing the format of the Chibuku Super Cup. And these matches being played in home and away basis in a group format. So 2 winners from each group will then proceed to the quarterfinals, with the winners from Group 1 playing the runners-up in Group 3. So teams in Harare will be playing teams in Mutare, with those in Bulawayo playing the ones in Zvishavane. Tapua Chilenga now. Finds Leroy Mavunga. Mavunga looking for Wadi. Wadi! And the goalkeeper does well. Looking for Johani Sibanda. Colin Mlea now for Kariba. Colin Mlea finds Moses Demera. Johani Sibanda now can come through into the box. Johani Sibanda like back. And Moses Demera takes his time. Vasily Kawe with a follow-up. Johani Sibanda should have gone for goal. He has really done his work to get into the box, but the cross that he laid there, the pullback to Moses Demera, I don't think that was the right option there by Johani Sibanda. At least he should have tried to force a save from the goalkeeper. So 63 minutes gone. ZPC Kariba nil, Caps United nil. We are live right here on Zim Papers Television Network, the Chibuku Super Cup 2021 edition. Of course, being treated as a season opener to the 2021 Premier Soccer League season, and with fans not being allowed because of the COVID restrictions. ZTN will no doubt be bringing you the live action wherever you are in the world. So Tonderai Matea Unga will take this one for Caps United. Comes up with a very long clearance. Johani Sibanda. And it's taken away by Caps United. But they win it back. Johani Sibanda. And Tanaka Tafa took one to the face. It looks like he's okay. Melvin Makiwa now with a throw in for ZPC. And Nyenye will clear, knocked forward by Chetio, Ishmael Wadi. And Byron Madzokere is in trouble. He gets a yellow card for that foul on Ismail Wadi. So this is what happened. He went through Ismail Wadi, but looks like what is okay. And Diro Nyenye will dispatch this free kick for Caps United. But in the meantime, Lawrence Zimondi talking to the players there, making sure that there is no pushing and shoving that's going on. Diro Nyenye onto that far side. There was a push and the referee blows. Tanaka Tafa, all clear, 4 Caps. Mlea finds Demera. Achiro now finds Ian Nyoni. Nyoni looking for the top man, Ismail Wadi. Offside, says the far side assistant referee. And Achiro wastes no time. But he wasn't in the right place. So since the games are being played on a home and away basis, we are playing the last match in the first round in Group 1. Blessing Mata now. Mata lays it back for Makawa. Makawa gets a return. He shot too much, and Leroy Mavunga will carry it now for the Green Machine. Looking for Wadi. Sarupinda involved in the exchanges. Still Sarupinda, and he tries! Was a bit far off. But he's one guy who's not afraid to try. If he gets an opening, he'll pull the trigger. Blessing Sarupinda. Some pensive looking faces on that Caps United bench. That could have easily been 2-0 up. Blessing Johannes Sibanda. Tafa will just play it safe. Tundrai Mateaunga was calling for the ball, but Tafa would not. Ikiwa now. So throw in quickly taken by Wadi. Achiro now for Caps. Achiro knocks it forward. Ian Nyoni chasing. And he does well to prevent the ball going out and conceding a goal kick. You'd rather take the throw in because they can then defend closer to that corner flag. So ZPC are going to be making a change. Lloyd Guerina will be coming on for Samuel Makawa. Samo a bit subdued in this game. Never got room to run with the ball because he can run with the ball. So let's see what Lloyd Guerina can also bring onto the table for ZPC KARIBA. So the ball hitting the referee, and the ZPC KARIBA players complaining because it was one of their own who had kicked the ball. So Zimondi talking to both sets of players there, trying to explain himself, but it's a ZPC KARIBA ball. Sarupinda. He likes to hold on to possession, Sarupinda. Ian Nyoni now. Across comes, dangerous on that far side. And oh my word, Mavunga on the follow-up there. That's another chance for Caps. 71 minutes gone, ZPC nil, Caps nil. The corner comes. Nyoni on the near side. And there was a bit of confusion there with the first assistant indicating that it was a Caps United throw. Yet it was a Caps United player who had the last touch. And yeah, we had protests there from the ZPC KARIBA players. Sarupinda looking for Chitio. Nyoni on to Chitio now. Chitio finds Wadi. And Wadi just fell when he tried to latch onto that pass by Nyoni. ZPC now with a chance of their own. Guerina onto the near side. Colin Mulea now. Mulea chips it forward, but only as far as Kunyarimwe. Mavunga now. And Kunyarimwe mops up. At the back, Chitio, chest controlled nicely. Chitio will let it roll onto that far side. Across comes, Byron Matsokera will clear. Another cross. Sarupinda will leave this one for Nyenye. Nyenye finds Nyoni. The cross comes and Matsokera is there again. He's been a peeler, Byron Matsokere. Using his height for these aerial balls. And also he's been mopping up all the loose balls at the back. Ian Nyoni with a very deep cross. And Chilenga, who set ZPC on a break. Matsa into the middle of the park now. Moses Demera. Demera, oh, too slow. Moses Demera. Mavunga and Kunyariwe will clear. Finds Rono Chitio. Carlos Mavurume finds his set-off partner Tafa. He's got space, Tanaka Tafa, and will try to pick up Wadi, but again, is that man, Byron Matsokere. He's just been the pillar there for ZPC. Diro Nyenye now. Nyenye. Onto Sarupinda. And Sarupinda's cross will be cleared there by Colin Muller. Ian Yoni tries to come up with a cross, but he wins the throw-in the end. 75 minutes gone. ZPC KARIBA nil, Caps United nil. We are live right here on Zim Papers Television Network. Diro Nyenye with another cross, and Madzokere is right there. Sarupinda tries, and Madzokere with the block again. Johannes Sibanda. Carlos Mavurume opts to find the goalkeeper, Tanaka Tafa. And it's taken away by Blessing Matsa. Madzokere Byron. So Mnyaradzi Diro Nyenye made his name at Harare City. And now he's with Caps United. And Johannes Sibanda penalized for that pull on Tanaka Tafa. Nyenye finds Mavunga on that far side. Mavunga shot too much. And it's Mujuru now for ZPC. Johannes Sibanda. Sibanda finds Demira. The chest control was good. Sarupinda now. Ian Yoni has space on the near side, but Wadi can't get to the end of that pass. 13 minutes to full time. Group 1 encounter in the Chibuku Super Cup. 2 matches played yesterday. Dynamo's beating Harare City by 1-0, and the other beating Ranchos by 2-0. These are the matches that were played yesterday from Group 1. Now, can we find a winner from this game? ZPC KARIBA and Caps United. Still goalless though. Sarupinda. Can a cross come from that far side? Chitio. Cross finally comes, and Boyd Mutukure mops up for the power generators. Sarupinda. He's been all over the place, Blessing Sarupinda. Johannes Sibanda will get a space to run with the ball. And on the near side now, Blessing Matsa. On to Johannes Sibanda. And a corner kick they get from that move. Oh, Blessing Matsa delayed with a cross. He had 2 options on that far right. Lloyd Guerina calling for the ball on that far side. And Matsa could not deliver. And in the end, just wasting that chance they had created. Vasily Kawe. Let's see what they can do from this corner kick. So the corner kick comes. And it's cleared by Mavurume. But not very far. Leroy Mavunga picking up the loose ball. Mavurume now back to Mavunga. Wadi calling for the ball. And Wadi will get it. Well, he's got to contend there with Kawe. Sarubinda picking up the loose balls, all the loose balls in the midfield. Dironyenye. He's looking for Ian Nyoni on the near side. But just too much weight on that pass from Dironyenye. He's a big man. $80 minutes gone, just 10 minutes to full time, of course, plus time added on. It's still goalless between ZPC Kariba and Caps United. Boyd Mutukure has got some defending to do on that far side. Boyd Mutukure once again. And he's failing to pick up the right pass. And Baron Madzokere penalized for that foul on Rono Chitio. So free kick to Caps United from that far side. Kunyarimwe will take this one. It will be an in-swinger as Kunyarimwe is left-footed. So finally Kunyarimwe will dispatch this one. It comes through, but straight to the goalkeeper who punches. So throw in on the near side as Caps wants to make another change. Jim Guara getting ready to come on. So he's going to replace the captain, Rono Chitio. Jim Guara. Will this substitution come with the impetus that Darlington Dodo is looking for? Carlos Mavurume and Lloyd Guerina. Gives away a foul on that far side. He went through Munyaradze Kunyarimwe. These players know each other very well, as Kunyarimwe was with ZPC Kariba before he joined Caps United. Johannes Sibanda gets a throw in, and Tamirepi has got one or two words for his players. Blessing Matza taking too much time on the ball, Blessing Matza, but he hustles and wins back possession. Headed away by Carlos Mavurume, knocked forward by Sarupinda. And Mujuru will let that one roll to Tapua Chilenga. And Guerina pushed off the ball by Kunyarimwe. There's a bit of a subtle fight going on over that side. between Kunyarimwe and Lord Guerina. And Mavurume making sure that he plays it safe, but not something that the other players were expecting. They thought the goalkeeper had that covered, but he didn't want to take any chances. So, corner kick to ZPC Kariba. Colin Mujuru will take this one. Not many options, though, for ZPC Kariba inside the box. That's the Caps United bench. Darlington Dodo with his assistance. It comes through. And Matsa tries to be the goalkeeper. Vasily Kawe. Kawe onto that far side, but it's cleared. Sarupinda now. Can Caps break from here? Wadi. Very quiet in the second half. Ian Nyoni now using his speed on the near side. Nyoni with a cross. And Matsokere, as solid as he's been the whole afternoon. Just putting that out. So, corner kick to the Green Machine. 86 minutes gone. Still goalless between these two teams. Caps United and Yada. And Caps United and ZPC Kariba. The corner comes. Sarupinda. And Lloyd Guerina makes a mess. Mujuru does well. Offside. Matsa had gone offside. So Caps will make another change. Joseph Tulani getting ready to come on. And Ian Nyoni is the player who's going to be substituted. And Joseph Tulani comes in. Let's see what can come out of these last 3 minutes. Of course, there's time added on. Maybe Tulani can do something for the Green Machine. So Tondrai Matea Ungwa will take this one for the Green Machine. And it's headed away. Still danger in there, but Tapiwa Chilenga finally collects. How important will be 3 points for any of the two? As both teams will be trying to keep up pace with Dynamos, who won yesterday. Dynamos on 11 and these two teams won't allow a situation where Dynamos just run away with it in Group 1. Mavunga. Onto that far side, looking for Jim Guara. Throw in for Caps. Jim Guara. But it's taken away by ZPC Vasily Kawe. He gets a return. Still Kawe. Took a bit of time on the ball. Sarupinda now. And his option was not the right one. Johannes Sibanda now on the near side. Can't beat his marker. Moses Demera. Oh, tried to shoot. Long clearance by Tunderai Mateaunga. Wadi, and is cleared by Byron Madzokere. He's found a way of silencing Wadi. Byron Madzokere. 90 minutes by our clock. Let's see how many more minutes we're going to play now. Still goalless between ZPC and Caps. Tanaka Tafa. Achiro. And penalized. Well, it was more of a late challenge on the part of Richard Achiro. So 1 minute already gone of time added on. ZPC KARIBA hoping to push more men forward. Johannes Sibanda handles. Deliberate handling of the ball. Boyd Mutukure clears. Sarupinda now. Sarupinda tries. He's a good hitter of the ball, but I think most times that he has really tried to pick his spot from distance, it hasn't yielded anything. And that's the final whistle here at the National Sports Stadium. It ends goalless between ZPC KARIBA and Caps United. Couple of chances for both teams, but the better chance is going Caps United's way. And Balakasi in the first half, Wadi in the second half, they all failed to utilize the chances they got. So in the end, just conjuring up this draw, goalless draw. These two teams. So what does this mean for both teams? Or in terms of the log standings, Dynamos on 11, Caps on 7, Harare City also on 7, ZPC KARIBA on 6, Yada on 5, and Herenchos on 2. So some of the tussles that we have seen, Colin Mlea, and the battles that were there in the middle of the park, Colin Mlea blessing Sarupinda. So Caps will be feeling like more of 2 points dropped than the one they gained, because they were looking for maximum points here. So as ZPC KARIBA. Because remember, only 2 teams make it to the knockout stage, the quarterfinals from all the groups. So yeah, this group's got 6 teams and only 2 can go through to the quarterfinals. Yes, it's still a long way to go to the quarters, because we've just finished the first round, if you want to put it that way, of those group games, because teams have to play home and away. So whenever you are away now, you'll be playing the same team away, but you'll be home. So it's still a long way to go. But Dynamos have really done well, picking up 11 points from the first round. We'll see how they do in the second half. In the second round, rather. And Caps United, well, they want to keep up pace with Dynamos, as well as ZPC KARIBA. Harare City also involved in the mix, because there are still too many more matches that are there to go before the quarterfinals. But today's game a bit lethargic. Scrappy at times, but chances were there for either of the teams to get something. So now we're gonna go to the pitch side. Lance Chihande will be talking to the coaches, and we hear how the game went on from the coach's point of view. He's with ZPC KARIBA's coach, Godfrey Tamirepi.
All right, match day 5 ends in a draw stalemate between ZPC KARIBA and Caps United. Well, it was a match that was significant in the log standings of Group 1. If ZPC would have managed to gain 3 points from this match, they would have ended up second in the log, but it didn't fall as the way it was supposed to. But right now I am joined by ZPC head coach Godfrey Tamirepi. And Godfrey, the boys managed to hold Caps United there in the match, but it didn't go as planned for you.
Yeah, exactly. We were actually very lucky in this encounter, where Caps United threw everything at us in the first half. And unfortunately, on their side, they couldn't bury the chances they created. They were better side in the first half. And came second half, we were much a little bit better, but not the way we normally play. I would say in terms of performance, we never actually rose to the occasion today, to be honest enough. Caps was a better side, but second half, we were much better, a bit organized, and we controlled a bit of possession, and we created about 2-3 chances. But the same old story happened where we failed to make proper decisions and tucking the ball in the net.
All right, coach. Now, looking at the log in itself, you have 6 points. Very great credit there from ZPC KARIBA. You're moving up the table. You're now level with Harare City. Mentally, this must be a boost for your players. What does this mean coming into match day 6?
Yeah. In terms of results, I think we have done fairly well, and it's encouraging. Like you said, we're picking actually points are trickling in. The way we wouldn't want them to be, but this is the situation in which we are, and we have to accept it. And we are happy just because we are within the pack, and this encourages us moving forward.
All right, thank you so much, Coach. All the best in your next match.
Thank you.
All right, that was ZPC head coach, Coach Godfrey Tamirepi, just giving us an update on how he thought his team had performed. We can see that ZPC KARIBA coming into this game, they were performing quite well. First half, Caps United were all over them. Ishmael Wadi was trying his best from the flanks to create a number of chances, but their goalkeeper was quite up to date. The goalkeeper was very frequent into the responses, and their defense held it well. But right now, I'm now joined by Caps United head coach Darlington Dodo. And Coach Dodo, didn't fall the way you wanted it to be, but it's football, and back to the drawing board.
Yeah, I can say today we had a very poor first half. Second half, I think now we were rushing things. Yes, we had good chances that we could have finished off in the first half, and even in the second half. We restricted them from creating so many chances, and I think we created better chances than them. But we are supposed to be clinical in front of goal. We need to be ruthless. That's how games are won, you see. But we taking too long to convert the chances that we create as early as possible, and it's draining the energy out of our game.
All right, now, Coach. Now, looking at your players as well as your tactic for today, one of your best right backs, Brandon Mpofu, there getting a deep cut on close to his ankle. There must have changed plans a bit for your team.
It has actually changed a lot because we thrive on him going forward, and he has been giving us a lot in terms of deliveries, in terms of movement, and it was very unfortunate because that was a reckless tackle, and it's very unfortunate. I just hope the boy is not badly injured, and I wish him well.
Well, still in control of that qualification spot, but coming into match day 6, you must be prepared for what's going to come through, but hopefully everything will fall in the end for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. That was Coach Darlington Dodo of Caps United. They're just telling us how his team had been working towards in the first half. He says they were very poor, they were on top of the game, but it didn't fall as planned as usual. But now joined with me is man of the match for today, Saru Pinda. And Saru, you were controlling the game from the midfield as a defensive midfielder. You know, you have to be there, the right positions, creating these chances. But today didn't fall short for Caps United, but you had a good chance. How are you feeling?
Honestly, I can say I'm not feeling too well because we didn't win. We need to collect maximum points so that we come out of the pressure zone. So we need to make sure we score so that we reach the quarterfinals.
All right, and that is the target. Caps United is a very big team, and a lot of people in Harare are looking forward to your matches and how you're going to perform. But you're still 7 points in Group 1, still second. You have a higher chance of qualifying for the quarterfinals. What do you need to do as a team to start getting the team to score goals and to start gaining these points?
Okay, like you said, as a team, we need to win. At Caps United is a big team. Every game is a must-win game, so we need to win. That's the main point for us, because there are fans out there. They are looking forward for us to be in the quarterfinals. So we need to correct our mistakes on the next encounter.
All right, thank you very much. Looking forward to your next match.
Okay, thank you.
All right, that was man of the match, Sarupinda of Caps United. So here, Group 1, it ends. Caps United 0. And ZPC KARIBA 0. They still both have a higher significant chances of qualifying for the quarterfinals. Caps United need to be in control of the next following fixtures in order for them to secure the maximum points they need to progress in this tournament. ZPC KARIBA are the dark horses, now sitting on 6 points. They level it with Harare City. So it's quite interesting, but that's what football is all about, and that's what the CHIBUKU Super Cup is all about, right here on ZTN.
Losing the person I loved the most was one of the hardest things I've ever had to face.
And because I was away from home, it made it much more difficult.
That is when I saw how important it is to have a friend.
A friend to ease the burden.
A friend to take care of things when you can't.
A friend to help you get home.
Your friend in steel, Steelmate Investments, brings you a bigger environment to shop for your steel products. A new roofing sheet manufacturing plant completes your satisfaction to your construction project. Chromadeck and galvanized roofing sheets are manufactured while you wait and still cut and bent to custom size. Products in stock are diverse for use in agriculture, mining, engineering, construction sectors, and for personal use. Call your friend and steel marketing team today on 242-611-80203 or visit our website www.steelmate.co.zw. Simbiako pa Steelmate Investments, your friend in steel.
Steelmate Investments is your friend for all your steel products and roofing sheets. From IBR galvanized and chromadeck roofing sheets, universal beams, deformed bars, angle irons, mesh wire, mild steel channels, mild and Binox steel plates, puke pipes, tubes, barbed wire, and much more. We cut your sheets to specific sizes. We deliver all big orders for free in Harare and charge just diesel and tollgate for out of Harare orders. We also do cutting and bending of deformed bars on site. Visit us at 346 Affirmative Way, Willowvale, or gate number 8 Mbare, Magaba, and number 1 Easterman's Place, also in Magaba. For Mbare, call us on 0788 930 550 up to 555, and Willowvale at 0788 930 556 up to 561. Email us on steelmate.investments@gmail.com or marketing@steelmate.co.zw.
As Nyaradzo, we strive to continuously bring convenience to our clients. Nyaradzo Group is proud to introduce Sawi, a new virtual chatbot assistant on WhatsApp. With Sawi, you are now able to interact with us from the comfort of your home and can be assisted anytime via WhatsApp. With life assurance products, diaspora products, applying and assessing your policy, payment platforms, claims information, and any other queries concerning payments, policy information, or products and services. Simply WhatsApp Sawi on +263 712 992892 or register and start interacting and receiving notifications from Sawi on WhatsApp. Now, join in and experience a new level of convenience 24 hours a day with Sawi.
Full-time score at the National Sports Stadium. ZPC KARIBA 0, Caps United 0. For ZPC, their third clean sheet, I guess, in 5 matches. For Caps United, the first time they have failed to score, and also the first time they have kept a clean sheet in this Harare group in the CHIBUKU Super Cup. So as it stands, Dynamos on 11 points, Caps United on 7. They move on, they gain a point. Harare City on 6, ZPC KARIBA on 6, Yada on 5, and Rentals on 2 points. Like you heard from Blessing Sarupinda, the pressure zone, 4 teams separated by 2 points in this Harare group. Hey, Marco, I'll start with you. Godfrey Tamirepi says we were lucky. Caps United looked like they were frustrated with this one. Yeah, 2 points lost for Caps.
For once, I agree with him. the football gods were smiling on ZPC KARIBA.
Yeah.
But I dare say, Ash, it's 1 point for Caps, 1 point for ZPC, and another invisible point for Dynamos. The biggest beneficiary of this doubt draw is that team in blue.
Advantage Dynamos.
Advantage Dynamos.
They take a 4-point buffer now, and for them, they'll be sitting pretty. Like you said, they actually can lose and still maintain that top spot now.
They can still afford to lose and remain on top. But I think...
that chance, though.
We look at the highlights now. Johan Sibanda. You should have shot at goal there.
More said you should pass. Should you have passed more?
There was no one to pass there.
So what, you should count it home?
You should have tried it. You should have tried. Even the outfoot, just to get it to the keeper. Maybe something can happen.
Any contact at goal.
You don't
would have been better than the pass.
Yeah.
You know, when you see these chances being missed, then you wonder at training, is there a day where teams dedicate to finishing, or is 11v11 every day?
Yeah, there's a lot of...
Blessing Sarupinda. I doubt he has scored at training from that distance.
I doubt he has. I doubt he has. I doubt he has.
Ian Nyoni, he was good from the right-hand side with his crosses. That was a chance.
But he missed a glaring header. Yeah, that one should have gone in. I think that's the worst miss of the game.
And from that angle, Leroy Mavunga was trying to score. It's amazing.
Yeah, he has not been playing, so he wanted to convince the coach that he should start. So
another chance came through. Johan Sibanda, they gained a corner from that one there. But not to be. They didn't have their moments, ZPC KARIBA, but in the end, you felt like at Tamirepi, it was almost a smile there. He was happy with the point against the Caps.
He was. Because the best chances, the clearest chances fell to Caps.
They did.
Yeah. And this, for ZPC KARIBA, there was not even one clear-cut chance. There were just those other chances.
And then I start to question then the decision to withdraw Balagas. Yes,
that's the glaring header.
That's the glaring header.
Best chance there.
That's a goal there. Look at that one.
Right place, right time, maybe wrong player.
Look at that one.
And look at his face.
How do you miss from there?
Balakazi was punished for his miss. He was withdrawn at half time.
If you're going to do that, you might as well substitute everyone. I would love to see Ishmael Wadi next to Balakazi.
Ishmael Wadi. What does he do here? Lob the keeper?
No. Why lob the keeper?
What should you do?
First touch, side.
Well, when
pass it into the net.
Pass it into
side
the net.
Foot. Yeah. The first touch, then the second touch was supposed. Why go around the keeper?
But you know what? On the other side, you guys were talking of composure. Maybe you just wanted to round the keeper.
Yeah.
You wanted to round. Okay, let's look at it.
Watch. Should have hit the ball already.
Tries to round the keeper, Nigel Chilenga.
It didn't go well. The rounding of the keeper.
It didn't go well. But what I would have done though,
what you would have done.
Having realized that I failed to round off the keeper, and his feet are close to mine, I'd have gone down.
The contact was there?
Oh, I'm not too sure if there was, but you can call a referee.
Leave a trailing leg, maybe.
Yeah, you can call a referee.
He already had a yellow card for
simulation.
Oh, you already had one. That makes sense. Man. But if you were in the clear, if the ball is going and the chance is getting slimmer, I just go to the ground.
All right. There was that injury as well to a Brandon Mpofu. We saw it earlier on with Colin Mulea in there. That was a crunching challenge. You thought it should have been sent off?
It should have been. It should have been. It should have been. But these referees, I don't know, maybe they see something that we don't see, or they don't see at all. That should have been a red card.
I think, Marco, you should go light on these referees.
Why?
We see them from very different angles. We have got the beauty of replay and everything. But the referees, it's a split-second decision. And sometimes they are obscured by whatever is happening. Or so the angles are different. From here, we can say, that's a red card.
I'm not too sure if Moy wants to be a referee, but look, there's a guy called an assistant referee. That tackle happened close to the line.
Yeah.
You are an assistant referee for a reason. If you have seen that tackle is bad, the stats was there, the ball was not there to be played, the intention was there. It was so bad in every angle.
Even the reaction from the Caps United benches, what they remonstrated, because they could tell that this.
They always remonstrate.
They always remonstrate.
So you cannot really.
Well, at the end of the day, it's frustrating for Caps United now. Really? I mean, the first half of matches is done. Caps are on 7 points, a game they should have won. Will they be happy, a clean sheet finally?
I don't think they will be, considering the chances that they've missed. And the explanation from Dodo makes sense. Said the more we miss, the more energy is drained from our game.
Yeah.
Because you get to a point, Ash, where you just feel maybe today is not our day. So if you can't win it, let's not lose it.
Yeah, but this match Caps was supposed to win. The chances, the clear-cut chances they got were just too many. 4 clear-cut chances. I think they really need to work on their finishing. Everything else, it's coming up.
Just the finishing.
That's just the finishing.
Yeah, Tinashe Balakasi is one player, Ian Nyon another player as well, the glaring chance. Ishmael Wadi trying to round the goalkeeper. That didn't happen as well. Caps, they had their chances. In the end, 2 points lost. I guess it will feel like it for them. For ZPC Kariba, they gained a point. Their coach, Godfrey Tamirepi, says, we got lucky, we earned a point. So yeah, that's the story here at Zimpapers Television Network. Dynamos, 11 points. They lead the standings. Caps in second place, 4 points behind. And then you've got Harare City, ZPC Kariba and Yada, 3 teams separated by just a single point in their rentals, round off this Harare group. The first half of match is officially done. Match day 5 of the CHIBUKU Super Cup. It ends ZPC Kariba and Caps United 0-0. Thanks for joining us as well. Stay tuned to ZTN. We'll bring you the action for the CHIBUKU Super Cup. Match day 5 today, 0-0. It ends.
CHIBUKU Super Cup 2021 is brought to you by CHIBUKU. CHIBUKU. Taste the goodness.